Incognita and Barrett Schmitz, who were both. Yeah, these Rams, they've. Oh, okay. Hi, my name is PJ Neville, and I'm here joined alongside by Andrew Rittenberry, and we are happy to welcome you back to this NCTV broadcast of the new Canaan Rams versus Bridgeport Central Hilltoppers. This game, these Rams are coming into it 3-0, Bridgeport Central 0-3, and Andrew, take it away.
The Rams will be coming out shortly, but while we wait, I'd like to begin on my key storylines and key players of the game. This week and tonight is really going to be a lot different from last Friday. Expect a completely different sort of game. Last Friday, the Rams played the Fairfield Prep Jesuits, who were ranked in the top 10 in the state at the time. The game was a complete brawl. It was ugly. It was physical. Lots of big hits. And really, the Rams had to play their best 22 the entire game. This week, hopefully, is not the same. As PJ noted, Bridgeport Central is 0-3, and they haven't lost a game by less than 20 points. This is a prime opportunity for the Rams to really start out hot and get up big so that they can get their young guys a ton of reps. And now I'm going to go over my key players for the game. First off, I have cornerback Griffin Gettner. This guy's probably going to be the most athletic player on the field tonight. He's jacked, he's quick, he's shifty, and he's going to make a lot of plays on the defensive side of the ball. Not to mention, he's also going to be returning punts this game, so look forward to seeing him all over the field. Secondly, I have quarterback Luke Reed. He's going to be the second or third string quarterback tonight. However, head coach Lou Marinelli and offensive coordinator Daniel Farina have really tried to use his athleticism as much as possible. Last week, he was used as a wildcat type of player, and he found great success scoring both of the Rams' touchdowns. So look to see Luke Reed to get a lot more snaps and a lot more carries tonight. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And then finally, I have two senior players returning from injury tonight, one being tight end Charlie Chisholm. This guy loves football more than anyone I know. It's going to be his first game of his senior year. I know he's pumped, so look forward to seeing him on the field. And secondly, of course, their senior quarterback, kicker, and punter, Ty Groff. Ty's been able to punt and kick these first 3 weeks. However, due to surgery on his non-throwing wrist, he has not been able to play quarterback. He has been itching to play, and he's an absolute stud. I cannot wait to see what he can do tonight. And this is the absolute perfect game for Ty to come back for, largely because of how poor this Bridgeport defense has been so far. The offensive coordinator, Dan Farina, has not really run a super aggressive offense. Tonight, he has the chance to do that with Ty back, and Ty can begin to chip off some of the rust.
Yeah, Andrew, I agree with you that this offense is really kind of going to be the key tonight. For more on the defense, let's cut down to Ryan Bell.
Guys, and yeah, the main story for New Canaan has been the Rams' defense this year. In 3 games, they've only allowed 21 points. 5 of which came last week against the top 10 team. The flip side, 3 fumbles, 2 interceptions. Now, defense coordinator Chris Sylvester has definitely implemented a great system. It'll be interesting to see how it continues the rest of the year. All right, guys, thanks. Back up to you in the booth.
Thank you, Ryan.
The Rams will be coming out very shortly here, so we will wait for them to make their entrance as all the youth players are lined up across the field for Youth Night.
Yeah, you know, Youth Night, very beloved
Here come
event.
the Rams.
youth night here in New Canaan, a very special event as the youth players kind of get their first taste of the high school field, seeing how these players prepare and watch the game. But they're also, the New Canaan Rams are going to be playing with a gold patch on their helmets in support of Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah, and going back to what we were talking about before the Rams left, the Rams defense has been absolutely dominant as Bridgeport Central comes out onto the field. The Rams defense has been incredible thus far, just as they were incredible last year. And defensive coordinator, Coach Silvestri, has been absolutely incredible with his play calling. He's drawing up schemes that are simple for the players to learn, but offenses can't really seem to stop it. The defense has given up a total of 21 points in 3 games, which is honestly incredible. And against the Hilltoppers offense, that is so. They should dominate again tonight. We're about to pause for the national anthem, being sung by New Canaan choir students. Now the players are getting set. We are pumped for this game to begin shortly. We are just waiting for the national anthem to commence, and then it's almost game time, folks. As the captains the captains are coming out, guys. For New Canaan, you have number 6, Max Alert. Wide receiver, unfortunately, he's been hurt. You have offensive lineman Graham Ladley, number 50. Safety Walker Blair, number 21. Quarterback Ty Groff, who's number 8. And then defensive lineman Javier Perez Soto at number 52. And it's great to see Ty out there as I know he is just ready to roll tonight. He's a special quarterback, and I am just so excited to see how he does.
Yeah, it's kind of sad what happened to Salert, him being injured in the offseason after an outstanding year last year, leading the team in receiving touchdowns. But they've got a whole new group this year practically, with many holes that they've filled in the offseason, and it's going to be a really impressive year for these Rams.
And your Bridgeport Central captains are number 8, Amadeus Bonilla, who's the quarterback. Number 71, Wellington Da Silva, an offensive lineman. Number 13, Michael Hemmings, who's a receiver. And then Jason Villa, number 2, who's a senior wide receiver for the Hilltoppers. And we are just minutes from kickoff. The student section has migrated into their seats, and we are ready to go. New Canaan has won the toss and deferred. The Hilltoppers will get the ball first. And the Rams D has another chance to make a statement early against this team. Last week it was Matt Salmini's huge interception return that really, in the first quarter, set the tone for the rest of the game. Hopefully the Rams can do the same and give some momentum to the offense to start. All right, and the captains come off the field. And we are just about to start off. We are about to start, folks. The Rams are pumped, the Hilltoppers are pumped, and kickoff is seconds away. And all right, the Rams kickoff team is getting ready, and we are ready to go. PJ, any final thoughts here?
I think this Rams team definitely pumped up to have two of their starting stars back in Chisholm and Groff on the offense. As you see Silvestri there coaching up the defense, telling them the keys to this game. And yeah, I feel like this D-line is really going to be the changing factor into getting a hot start for these Rams.
All right, the Hilltoppers are lined up in their return formation, and the Rams are heading out.
Groff putting his tee down here. Now the ball. Ref's giving him the okay. And these Rams, they're getting pumped up on the sides to just boot the ball and get hitting.
The Rams are in their gray on gray uniforms, and the Hilltoppers are wearing white jerseys and black pants. And here we go.
The kick is off here at Dunning Stadium in New Canaan, Connecticut. It's taken for a touchback as it lands in the end zone. Groff, he's pumped up about that. As these Rams, they're ready to take the field.
And this Ram defense just oozes energy. I love how they came out onto the field. No matter the opponent, these Rams are excited to play ball. Let's see how this goes. First play coming up shortly here.
Yeah, this Rams team, this whole town, one of the most prestigious football dynasties in the country. As these youth Rams, who we saw earlier tonight, are, they're the future. As you see first down, the Hilltoppers are lining up.
Dual back. Looks to be a tight end on the right side of the field. One split out left
Snaps
wide.
the ball, and it's a run. Stuffed up the middle for about a yard. New Canaan Rams, their whole D-line crashing on that one.
Yep, and that Rams D-line has been really, really stout so far to start the season with Javi Perez Soto, Will Pepe, and Miles Chisholm up front. These guys are all just big, strong guys. They really are physical players.
Second down upcoming here. Rams have 5 on the line, and as the Hilltoppers are in a heavy package here, many offensive linemen. Ball's up.
Pass here.
Fakes the pass. Scrambling, and he's almost sacked, and it's dropped. Oh, it's a tough ball.
I like what Bonilla did there, though, with his scrambling. He's probably going to be running for his life all game long. And it's really important for him to try and make plays here. great throw and great scramble, just unable to complete. And as you see here, the Rams are coming out in their 3 safety package as Andrew Noland comes in. Great player, great athlete, great man.
Looking like the same set here for the Hilltoppers. Brought this out 3 plays in a row. See what they can try to trick the Rams with on this one. Ball's up. And it's a read option. Barilla takes it and gets down for about 6.
That's a good play by Andrew Nolan there, being able to force Bonilla out of bounds. He did a great job maintaining position, and it's forcing 4th down, and the Hilltoppers appear to be punting. And Gettner is back deep.
Canaan forces a 3 and out on the first possession of this game. And now the punt is coming. Snap, and the kick is off.
Ooh, nearly blocked.
As it is, Griffin Gettner decides to not take it, and Bridgeport Hilltoppers are letting it roll. Down at a little bit behind the 30, or 35. And
all right, guys, Ty Gruff is finally making his season debut here. I can't imagine what he's feeling right now. This is his chance. Let's see what they do here.
Yeah, I think Groff is going to be pretty similar, as he has many O-linemen blocking for him that are in his grade that he's played through without the years and his youth days. Well, as Alex Russi has actually lined up in the shotgun. Motion, 34, that's James McInerney, freshman sensation, as he breaks outside, and he's going up the sideline, and he gets down out about the 30. McInerney, freshman on varsity, starting. He's a real coachable player. I played with him in my youth days, and he's all you want in a player.
It's a phenomenal play by McInerney, but it appears that Alex Russi's actually playing quarterback as the Rams go hurry up. Quick screen to number 34, I believe.
McInerney again.
Yeah, McInerney again. They're looking to feed the freshman early and often here. But my apologies, Alex Russi is playing quarterback right now, not Ty Groff.
Yeah.
Rams line up in aces.
I think McInerney, he's kind of the guy that they might be looking to here as a game that he can grow his potential. As they hand it off here to number 3, Hunter Telesco, I believe.
Hunter Telesco, yep. And he has had a phenomenal start to this season. He has been tearing up defenses, and he's averaging over 100 rushing yards a game. Rams and tripped right.
Yeah. Rams hand it off to Telesco again. Russi gets hit, but Telesco gets down to about the 5. Trying to pound it in here on 2nd.
That's a good run by Telesco. Way to just keep moving forward and not get pushed backward. Land falling forward. That's classic technique here. Trips right.
I think this Rams offensive line has really kind of been overlooked this season. As some
Touchdown
stars like
Rams.
Rams score off of a good blocking by Sibbett, Capillo, and others like Ladley and Eagle, as it's pounded in by number 3, Hunter Telesco, as you can see on the replay.
That's Telesco's 6th touchdown of the season and 5th rushing touchdown. He is the Rams' big play guy, and frankly, he's been their entire offense thus far. Extra point, Ty Groff. And it's through.
Groff makes it, finally seeing the field on this offensive drive, as he thought he was playing quarterback. Turns out he wasn't, but he's still. Groff just set a record with that. 57 consecutive extra points made. Record. He's broken 2 now this year, along with a 48-yard field goal in New Canaan's season opener against Xavier. That record was held for a long time, but is now held by Groff.
That's exactly the type of start the Rams wanted, and frankly, that's the exact type of start the Rams needed to get that confidence up. It's unclear whether Ty Groff is or is not playing in this game at quarterback. It could possibly just be that they don't want to risk injury against the Hilltoppers, but we'll see later in the game if he gets any reps.
As you see, that drive there was led by that big first play from James McInerney, freshman star. As Groff lines up and kicks it away for the second time in 3 minutes as it rolls out of bounds. That's a penalty flag. Hilltoppers are getting this at a 40-yard line, I believe.
All right, the Hilltoppers are going to get pretty good starting field position here. Let's see if they can do anything with it at the 35 to start their drive.
You know, a little slip up by Groff. He doesn't typically make those, but it's bound to happen sometimes. You know, the Rams started off hot, so hopefully it doesn't really affect them, but you never know.
I'd like to continue to see the Hilltoppers try and throw it because I don't think their offensive line can get much traction in the run game here. One each split out wide, a tight end, and a sniffer on the left. Let's see what the Hilltoppers do.
As they hand it off, and is it fumbled? Maybe not. But I think he, you know, juggled the handoff a little bit. As D linemen like Javier Perez Soto and Will Pepe get back there to stop him for a tackle for loss.
Yeah, that was a bobbled snap. The Hilltoppers are lucky to still have this ball right now. And like I said, that run game has not looked too hot so far. However, you do need some diversity with your offense, so kudos to the Hilltoppers for running this ball again. Let's see what they do here. Same exact formation as last play.
Not just as last play. I mean, it might be flipped, but it's the same formation they've been running this whole game. As the Rams have 5-7 in the box, and it's, Barillo, as the player loses his helmet, Barillo keeps the read option and bounces it outside for a loss of about 6.
Credit to Bonilla there for at least trying to throw it away. He tried shoveling it out at the last minute, but I believe he was already out of bounds. And this is another 3rd and long for the Hilltoppers. They're going to have to take a shot. Hopefully Bonilla can get it far down the field because the Rams love to play deep coverage, as it is that 3 safety package again with Andrew Nolan coming in.
But the Hilltoppers are running a different offensive formation with trips, and it's batted down by number 4, Matt Salmini, as the Rams punt return team takes the field. Griffin Gettner in the back.
Yep, and I like that the Hilltoppers went with trips there. Just a little bit too high, but that was definitely catchable. Not a bad throw, but good position by the Rams, and they're getting the ball back again. Just not even 4 minutes into this game.
Yeah, 8:23 left on the game clock. This game might wind up going by pretty slow if the Rams keep scoring like how they are. As Gettner takes that up the sideline. And, they're calling him out of bounds at about the 42-yard line.
Great job by Gettner there, getting to the outside of the field and using that insane athleticism that he does have to get as many yards as he can. And the Rams are going to be in phenomenal position right now as Luke Reed comes out onto the field. Let's see how they utilize him here.
they might be using their jumbo set here as they scored 2 touchdowns on about, I think, 3 attempts last week.
It looks as though Russie is quarterback with Reed to the left as a back and Telesco to the right as a second back. 2 split out wide left, 1 split out wide right.
And it's handed off to Luke Reed as he pushes past the defender, but it's dragged down.
Solid 4-yard gain there by Reed. Nothing much else he could have done. Good tackle by the Hilltopper defender there. And Reed is staying in the game, same formation as last play. And the Rams seem to be going with an extremely fast offense here to start this game. They want to put up points quick.
Yeah, I think these Rams, they might be trying to experiment a little bit as they hand it off to Telesco now. And he breaks free. He's going. Tackled down out of the 16. But these Rams, they're really going like hurry up and experimenting new formations that they wouldn't be able to run and experiment with against the Fairfield Prep Jesuits last week.
That's a great run by Telesco there. As Telesco is subbed out here for number 28, Dylan Pryor.
Russie gets the ball, and it's back to Luke Reed. He's going up the middle and is brought down. About 6-yard gain? Nope, more like 9.
The Rams
Telesco
are just
coming back
gouging the Hilltoppers right now with this run game. This has been honestly impressive to watch. They're getting at least four yards of play. Most of the time it's about 7 or 8. And this is just allowing the Rams to just exhaust these Hilltopper defenders.
I think these Rams, they are kind of experimenting along with new formations, new players. Does he get there? No, he's short. About the inch line on that screen pass.
That's a quick screen to number 27.
Michael Smith.
Michael Smith is such a hard worker. This guy was trying to get every rep possible over the summer, and he really earned his spot on this team. Impressive that a sophomore is getting this much playing time.
Yeah, Smith, he also played with Russie.
Touchdown Rams.
That's number 3, Hunter Telesco, with his 2nd on the day. But as I was saying before, Smith, he's been playing with Russie for his years as a youth player. They've both kind of been able to click in those years, and now they're clicking here on the high school field.
Absolutely. And that's such a good point, especially on youth night. The feeling of youth night as a player was just absolutely magical as Groff kicks it through the uprights. Being able to stand on that field as the varsity team runs out and gives you a high five it was just amazing as a kid. And it's fantastic that the Rams have kept this tradition with youth night. The Rams kicking off for the 3rd time in 6 minutes. And hopefully the Hilltoppers can get some yardage here.
Yeah, the Rams, they've been able to hold them to 2 3-and-outs, looking for a 3rd as Groff comes out to boot it away for the Rams.
It seems as though Groff is not going to get any reps tonight. I think that Coach Marinelli, probably seeing the level of competition tonight, would have probably didn't want Groff to get hurt, especially given the fact that he has another week after this for the Rams to get healthy. And so why rush it back tonight? I think this is a smart decision to keep Russie in. It also gets Russie's confidence up, scoring 14 points in 6 minutes.
Yeah, Russie, although he hasn't thrown it much with only 1 throw and a reception by McInerney, he still is able to really kind of build confidence off of the scoring that his offense that he's running is doing.
In attendance tonight, we actually have Notre Dame quarterback and New Canaan High School alumni Drew Pine. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish are on their bye week this week, and Pine came back home to watch the Rams play. He's on the sideline tonight for the Rams.
Yeah, Pine is kind of like McInerney. They were both four-year starters on this varsity team. Marinelli, he's kind of got a special place in his heart for both, I believe. I think also Max Lurt, who, although he can't be playing tonight, I believe he was also in that same boat as the Hilltoppers come out for 1st and 10. Looking to really generate some offense here.
2 split out right, tight end sniffer on the left.
As it's run into just a pile of New Canaan Rams. I don't think he got any yards there. 2nd down now.
Second and 9 for the Hilltoppers here. And again, the Hilltoppers really need to have a sense of urgency here and to at least getting 2 or 3 yards. They've been dealing with 2 now, 3rd and 10 pluses. So let's see what they do here.
This big formation that they have here. Manila leading it as he takes his snap and hands it off. I believe that's Scott. He's got many carries tonight, but not many yards.
That's one thing I love about the Rams defense. All 11 players are hustling to the ball every play. As you see last play, there's 6 guys in there making the tackle. And that shows a defense that is really cohesive and gives max effort every play. And the Rams are bringing out that 3 safety package once again here on 3rd and long.
The Rams now, they're looking, I think, after this touchdown maybe, they're going to be up 21-0. I think that's maybe where they start getting a little flexible with their players that they're putting in and their formations and plays that they're running. As Bonilla snaps the ball, and he's looking to run, maybe throw, as he gets tackled down. That is that. Number 52, Javier Perez Soto.
You really feel bad for Bonilla here. I mean, the poor guy he seems to be a good athlete, but he is just running for his life every play. He needs a little more time in the pocket. The Hilltoppers should really try and design some plays with more protection on that offensive line.
Yeah, Bonilla and Scott, the real workhorses for this Hilltoppers offense. Now their punt team comes out on the field for the 3rd punt of the game. And it's Gettner takes it, and he's trying to find an edge. Penalty flag on the field as Gettner gets it down to pass the 20, the 19-yard line.
Yeah,
however, we do have flags down on the field.
Yeah, that's 100% a hold or a block in the back on the Rams. I believe it's number 20, Andrew Nolan, who originally got flagged there. However, there was a 2nd flag. Not sure who it's on.
As they seem to be moving the down markers back. I think New Canaan's getting it at around the 50. Oh, around the 50, on the 52.
I believe it's the 46-yard line. The Rams' own 46-yard line. They're going to be starting. Never mind, it's the 50. The Rams are starting on the 50-yard line. And there is Ty Groff. Ty Groff is finally in at quarterback.
Yeah, Groff, you kind of love to see it. An injured player coming back, especially off of like a non-contact injury and just getting surgery on his wrist. No, but first snap in the shotgun. As he gets it, turns it, hands it off. Is that number 3, Hunter Telesco, as he's still running. The 20, the 10. Oh, tackled down at about the 7.
This guy, Hunter Telesco, he runs hard and he runs angry. That's one hell of a first play back.
As a Bridgeport Central player is down on the field now. You hate to see that. You don't want players getting injured in this game.
And as the players take a knee, you can see a little bit of the rust Groff had as he tripped on that handoff. But it is just so good to see him back on the field. And hopefully we see him get his first passing touchdown of the season right here.
I believe that is number 11, Ja'Kai Murphy, down on the field. You know, you don't want to see an injured player, and it seems to be his knee that hurts, so let's hope that it's nothing serious.
Looks to be a lower body injury here.
As the new Canaan trainers come out to look at him.
And he is now being helped up.
Applying light pressure on that knee, it seems. No, but these players all showing respect on this new Canaan sideline. Taking a knee and holding play for an injured player.
The injured player is on his feet. However, he's not yet cleared the field yet. Does not look too bad. And hopefully he's all right. So, PJ, what do you want to see from the Rams here now that they're back in the red zone again?
I think the Rams team, I think maybe some more passing out of them, especially Russie, trying to build up some confidence and experience on this varsity team. He's only had a couple passes today, but has really not been able to throw it that much as they've ran it majority of their plays.
Couldn't agree with you more there, PJ. I really do think the Rams should air it out here and get a passing touchdown. We know the running game could work, so let's see if this passing game can find success because they struggled last week. Groff is still in at quarterback. As we have trips left with a tight end. I believe that is there is a tight end in the game.
That's number 87, Simon Ticheroff. As they also have number 10, Alex Russie, the quarterback last drive, now playing wide receiver. And Telesco runs it in. A hat trick now for Hunter as he pounds it in for his third, and only in the first quarter here, folks. So we've really got to watch this.
As I said before, Telesco, he makes the plays for this offense, and he is showing his skill tonight. 3 touchdowns in the first quarter is absolutely phenomenal to see. And as we enter the second quarter and head into halftime, expect to continue to see guys like Simon Chukharov get reps in this game as this game looks to be extended, as the Rams look to extend this lead.
21-0 now as number 8, is that Vanilla, the quarterback, almost blocked the PAT. Now these Rams, as you can see, they're huddling up this kick team with Lou Marinelli coming into their huddle now. They're trying to work on, kind of putting them back on offense as there's a slip up on the kickoff just before Groff kicking it out of bounds.
And that's very uncharacteristic of Coach Eric Stevens' unit. Last year, Stevens was adamant about keeping them inside the 25-yard line, and the Rams are almost always successful with that. So look for this Rams kickoff team to bounce back right here and pin these guys deep, or for Groff to get a touchback, which is what he usually does.
Yeah, Groff, he was an all-state kicker in his junior year last year. Now he's a senior, looking to improve his techniques and his skills as he boots that one back.
And
That's a touchback.
Sails through
Almost
the
out
end
of the back of the end zone.
Great kick by Groff there. That first unit's still out there for the Rams. You're not going to see any changes in personnel quite yet. Actually, there is one change in personnel. Javier Perez Soto has been subbed out, and the big man, number 77, Henry Perrone, is in at nose, I believe, and he is just for his size, he is extremely athletic. Sorry, my corrections. Perrone is in at left tackle. He is incredibly athletic, and his feet are surprisingly quick. So look for him to make some plays right here.
Yeah, Perrone, he might be the biggest guy in the field here. You know, Bridgeport Central's got some big guys, but Perrone he's pretty big. Lined up right next to Will Pepe on this D-line. As it's handed off to Scott again. He's stuffed at the line. I think that might have been Perrone there.
Yeah, good play by Perrone. Way to get in on his first snap of the game and make a play. I know he's fighting hard to get on the field. He worked really hard this summer to get in great shape, and it's great to see him out here making plays as he moves to nose and Pepe moves to left tackle.
Yeah, Pepe, he's also an explosive type of player. I once got put down to the ground by him, so you know, I've seen him in his works.
Yeah, Pepe is an extremely strong defensive lineman. He actually squatted 500 pounds this past spring. He is the definition of just a workhorse on the D-line.
As the Rams now kind of buffing the blitz, and Salmini gets in there, almost swats it down as it's off the fingertips of number 2. Number 2, Jason Villa, the captain, the senior.
Third and long once again for the Hilltoppers, and again the Rams are going with that 3-safety package, subbing in outside linebacker Charlie O'Connor and safety Andrew Nolan. So let's see. I'd actually like to see the Rams defensive backs make some plays here, because the Rams have 3 interceptions on the year, and 2 of them have come from linebacker Matt Salmini. So let's see if they can get a pick right here.
Yeah, these D-backs, I mean, they haven't really been targeted much, meaning that they can't make as many plays as they would like, but Scott goes out of motion. Empty backfield now for Bonilla, and
the Hilltoppers have called a timeout here.
Bridgeport Central looking to talk it over with their guys on this 3rd and 9. Although it's early, it's still a pivotal point in the game here. They don't get this. They give the ball back to the Rams. They could go up 28-0, and that's a hard score to come back from.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is just an absolute must-get for the Hilltoppers. I'd even consider going for it if I was the Hilltoppers head coach. This is the type of play that can either give your team some hope or just crush it. You punt it back to the Rams. They have shown no signs of being stopped so far, and 28-0 in the first quarter is you never want to see that. So let's see what the Hilltoppers can do. They're actually lining up in empty. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Let's see if Bonilla can sling it around.
Bonilla calling out the mic, I believe. Snaps it, and it just has to scramble out of the pocket again. And it's thrown back across his body and incomplete. This Bridgeport Central O-line, they haven't stopped this New Canaan Rams at all.
Yeah, and the Rams, Coach Silvestri just loves to bring the pressure. When I was playing, that was something he emphasized, all 11 players getting to the ball and bringing the heat. And that's what he's been doing so far. And he has been terrorizing Bonilla back at QB. I feel bad for the guy. He just had to, caught the snap, he pretty much just had to run immediately. And the Hilltoppers are back to punting.
As now the punter gets the ball and kicks it off. Griffin Gettner receives it, runs it through the middle, now to the sideline. He's got a lane. the 20, 15,
He
pushes
shoves
the
the
defender,
man
10,
off of him.
5, down to the 1. He's so close.
And that's that athleticism that I was mentioning earlier before the game with Gettner. This guy, even though he's not the biggest guy on the field, he is incredibly strong. And he just shoved, he ragdolled that Hilltoppers tackler there. Great return by Gettner. Another short field for the Rams as they're believed to be inside the 5.
Not just inside the 5, I believe they're inside the 2. I mean, these Rams, they've been electric all year long, showing it again against this Hilltoppers defense.
And Groff is in at QB, and there he is, Charlie Chisholm, folks, lined up on the left side, number 11 at tight end. Let's see if they utilize him here, whether it's blocking or maybe he'll run a route here.
Groff receives a snap, hands it off to Luke Reed, and he is taken down at about the line of scrimmage.
That's the best play the Hilltoppers have had all night. Way to get some penetration there with the defensive line. Not really give Luke Reed a chance there. It looks as though the Rams, never mind, the Rams starting offensive line is still in the game, and they're going with a tight end Chuckarov on the right here.
I think
Groff.
these Rams might have made some changes on the O-line, but they still stand strong as Groff tries to tuck it and run. I don't think he got in as the clock is winding down on this third quarter, or on this first quarter.
And Alex Russi is now in the game with Ty Groff lined up at receiver. The Rams are getting creative here, folks. Russi under center, and
Russi
he's
runs it in, and he gets it.
Touchdown Rams, 28-0 now. This is about as dominant of a first quarter as you can possibly get from the Rams. I mean,
As
they
you
have
can
just,
hear the fans, they're truly going static here.
yeah. That bomb squad is going crazy. Who knows how long they're going to be here. Hopefully they continue and stay and support these guys for all 4 quarters. But this thing is getting out of hand quickly, folks. 28-0 Rams. As EJ said, the first quarter's about to wind down here. Groff for the extra point.
Kick is up, and it's good. 28-0 now, Rams.
As Groff does a little celebration there. He's one of the best kickers, probably the best kicker and punter in the state. And that's why it's so amazing how he's been that guy that he is the guy for the Rams, not only at quarterback, but also on the special teams front. And that's just part of Groff's athleticism. He's truly a great athlete. He's been a 3-sport athlete really his whole career, as long as I've known him. Playing basketball. He's also going to be a basketball captain. He also plays lacrosse. Ty will certainly try and play collegiate sports at some level. I certainly believe he can do it. This kid works incredibly hard. He's probably in the best shape of anyone on the Rams. This kid can run for days.
Yeah, Groff, we saw him before last game. He was here at like 4:30. Game started at 7. He was just kicking field goals with his dad, as many as he could get in, as this kickoff is now underway. Oh, and it's a low one, and it gets past him into the end zone. Touchback.
Touchback, yep. That was a interesting kick there, but it worked. When Ty Groff is your kicker, you can pretty much do anything. Rams first D still out there as we got Perone in again with, I believe, Flynn Coffey at nose, and then Miles Chisholm outright.
Yeah, mind you, folks, this is still the first quarter. Although there's 25 seconds left, they've still got 3 quarters of play left, and this is an absolute beatdown already.
My apologies. That is Bradley Boutine, another sophomore who's in at nose, not Flincoff.
Yeah, Boutine, he's a tough player. I've met him before. As Vanilla tosses it for
Loss of about 3. That's an interesting play there. Hilltoppers seem to be going with a jumbo offense right now, but that did not fool the Rams. Great contain there by Jack Boutine on that left side.
as the clock winds down. This is the end of the first quarter. Rams up 28-0 here at Dunning Stadium.
And if we're looking back on this first quarter, this is exactly the type of start that I said the Rams needed, because pretty shortly you're going to see a lot of new faces in there for the Rams that probably, outside of maybe the McMahon game, haven't really gotten that many snaps. And this is just a great chance for these Rams, these young Rams, to get some confidence going into this bye week, because this stretch doesn't get, it's not that easy moving forward. As the Rams appear to be kicking off.
As Drew Pine, he's signing autographs for these young Rams players on youth night.
A couple of years ago, that was illegal with college athletes. Now Pine is out there signing autographs for the kids on youth night. How times have changed. The Hilltoppers are here on offense. It's second down for the Hilltoppers. And here come the Rams on D, 2nd and 10. Hilltoppers have it at the 20.
Vanilla now helping Scott back there. He had some difficulties with his helmet, I believe.
And fumble on the play, but he gets it off. He's
And
running
he tosses
backwards.
it
He's actually
back.
going to make a
Oh,
play
he gets
here.
a lane, gets out. That might be the biggest play that the Hilltoppers have had this game. It's really not going well for them. But third down now, 3rd and 1. Rams trying to hold him here, get the ball back.
That's a great play there by the Hilltoppers. It didn't look good at first, but that's a great play by number 12 on the Hilltoppers, who is Daniel Echeverry. Great play by him there. Really just finding some space and making something happen. This is a must-get situation here for the Hilltoppers. 3rd and short. This is their first 3rd and short all game.
That's Echeverry. He's also the punter for these Hilltoppers, so he's had a lot of a workload already. As now it's pitched back to him again, and he breaks it outside, cuts it back in, and Walker Blair stops him but cannot bring him down, as the Rams then gang tackle him for a loss of about 3.
Yeah, and Echeverry's magic didn't work there, unfortunately. Yeah, he ran out of luck there. The Rams just swarmed. They swarmed. On other defenses that might have worked, but the Rams just love to get to the ball. As Gettner's headed back for the punt return once again.
Yeah, this punt team now coming out for, I believe, a 5th time in this game. You know, Rams have forced 3 and outs every single drive of this game. As now everyone's getting set. And Echeverry gets the ball, low snap, but it's off, and it's behind Gettner. He has to back up, gets it, and now tries to find a lane, breaks it outside, and he's going up the sideline. 25, down at about the 18.
Let's just say the decision to move Gettner to punt returner was certainly a good one. Gettner has had 2 incredible punt returns thus far, and he just looks awesome back there. He is the perfect guy to return punts for the Rams. Offense huddling up here.
Yeah, this offensive line, they've been doing wonders for these 2 quarterbacks. Maybe a 3rd now coming in, as Luke Reed. Nope, he's in at running back, but still, they've been doing wonders for them. Blocking on Bridgeport Central's D-line, not allowing them to get to their backs. As Groff now throws it, and it's caught.
29, Luke Bopp. And going off of what you said, PJ, this has got to feel good for the Rams offensive line. They struggled last week against a big and athletic Fairfield Prep defensive line. So it's got to feel great for them to really push these guys around so far.
That got at least 3 people offsides on Bridgeport Central. Groff was at least 2 count, I believe, but
yeah, Coach Farina, he loves calling that play freeze. He loves getting those guys to jump off sides. See what Groff can do here. Little bubble
Groff
to Reed.
hits Luke Reed, and he tries to break it outside, but it's got from behind. Down at about the 5.
He's able to get the first down though, and a nice little play. They spread the field, and they got one of their better athletes in Luke Reed in some space, and that's what Coach Farina loves to do with his offense. He loves to get his best athletes in space, and he's been able to do that very well tonight as the Rams are in trips left.
Vincent Negron on that last tackle as Groff gets the snap, hands it off, and he's brought down. That's the running back, Scott. He's been all over the place tonight.
Yeah, good play there. Good play by Scott with that tackle. Not much Luke Reed could do there as Simon Chukarov subs in. Presumably at the tight end position. We have not seen him line out wide yet. And it's interesting that they're using Chukarov right now. Yes, he is lined up at the sniffer position on the right.
Groff fakes the handoff, and it's dropped.
Tough drop there by Chukarov. However, a pretty good route and great play design. And just a good job. I liked what Ty Groff did there. He rolled out, but he didn't get it out too early. He let the play develop, and he should have had a touchdown there. Yeah. Good throw by Groff as Chukarov now moves to the left, and he's lined up at receiver now. So trips left.
Although they don't run the play action most of the time, last year when they ran it in the Turkey Bowl, it worked a lot of the time as they truly put the dagger in Darien last year with a play action pass from Henry Cunny to, I believe it was Max Lord.
And the Rams move back a few yards here. So it's 3rd and 6 from the 6. Groff gets it out to Reed, and Reed, he trucks a man, but he does not seem to get in there. So it's going to be 4th and goal for the Rams at the 1-yard line. Let's see what they do here. As Charlie Chisholm and Alex Russi sub in here. Russi is taking Groff out. Probably going to be a run here. You got 2 tight ends. This is a jumbo package. Certainly going to be a run.
Yeah, you think they might run it to Luke Reed here. He's a real menace on the goal line. But Alex Russi sneaks it in.
Good play by Russi.
That's his 2nd sneak of the game. Both 1-yard carries as it's now 34-0. Rams are on top.
And that's smart of Coach Farina to do that, to get Russi in for Groff. Russi's the bigger guy. He's taller, and he's able to probably take those hits better, certainly given the fact that Groff, as an injured player, is down. That is number 15.
That's Jacob Scott, I believe.
The Hilltoppers, yeah.
He's kind of their Swiss Army knife on this team, doing it all. Running the ball, defending the ball, all that.
Let's hope he's all right. But as I was saying, Russi is really the bigger guy, and you don't want to risk injury there on a type of scrum. You're going to be getting hit a lot, so smart of Daniel Farina to go with Russi on that sneak there.
Yeah, Farina and Silvestri, both the coordinators on this new Canaan team, they're truly some of the best play callers in the state. maybe if not in the country, along with Coach Marinelli. This whole coaching staff is like, they're truly a special and talented group.
As Ethan Scott does seem to be doing well. He's walking off the field on his own power, so that's great to see. As Groff attempts the extra point. Blocked.
Oh, and it's blocked, and it's taken, but I think they whistle it dead.
Good
Not allowed to
block
take
there
it back.
by number 13, I believe, and that is Michael Hemmings. He's a captain, actually. Senior receiver. Great block by him there on the play. So now it's 34-0 with 8:23 in the second quarter. That does actually break the streak for Ty Groff right after he set the record for most extra points made in a row. Unfortunately for Groff, that streak is now over. Good block there by Hemmings. And the Rams are kicking off once again.
The Rams now bringing their kickoff unit onto the field. Ty Groff, although he's, kind of not had the most super stellar game of his career here, he's still playing pretty damn well, so.
Yeah, and I hope that they do roll with Groff for at least the rest of the second quarter at quarterback to really get that rust chipped off because he's not going to get action next Friday, and then you have the homecoming game Saturday after that, and he's going to need to be fully ready for that. As Groff sails it, not through the end zone, but to about the 5. The Hilltoppers returning, and good return there.
He gets a lane, gets it down to about the 37 there.
It's a good return by number 2 on the Hilltoppers. Jason Villa, another captain for the Hilltoppers, so good return there. And that's something that the Hilltoppers would love to see more of this game and for the rest of this game. Just positive plays, chunk plays. This game, I don't want to say this too early, but this game is already looking out of reach for the Hilltoppers. So focus on the little things and try and take as many positives as you can from here. That Rams first D is still in the game.
Andrew, but going back to what you said earlier about the homecoming game in 2 weeks, that's against the Norwalk Bears, who are both, this team and the Norwalk Bears, both winless on the year. So New Canaan, they've got to kind of set their sights forward than that to like some teams like St. Joe's, who's, I believe they're undefeated and within the top 10 in the state.
Yeah. And I couldn't agree with you more there, PJ. Their 2 biggest games remaining are going to be St. Joe's and Darien. St. Joe's coming on, I believe, the 29th of October, and then Darien, which is, of course, the Turkey Bowl Thanksgiving Day. And this is why these games are so valuable. Just good reps, good experience for the younger guys. In the case that maybe a guy goes down in the Turkey Bowl or against St. Joe's, and a young guy's got to step up.
Or even away at Wilton. They've got that game coming up soon, I believe, the weekend or the week after the Norwalk game. So they've got to also prepare for that team, as I believe they're undefeated.
It's 3rd down and long again for the Hilltoppers. Bonilla goes to the sideline, presumably to get the play call here. And good news, folks, Ethan Scott is back in the game, so it appears that he is not too banged up and he can continue to go for the Hilltoppers. So 3rd and long, what do you want to see here from the Hilltoppers, PJ?
I'd like to see them kind of test this Rams secondary. I mean, they have 0 passing yards on the game. So, I mean, the Rams don't have many, however, they're currently beating them in that statistic. They're not calling that an offsides. I guess maybe it didn't go past the line. As it is now popped out again to number 12. That is.
Oh, he's running all the way backwards.
He's still running around. And he is finally, big hit. And the flag comes
flag
flying
is down.
in.
So that's going to end up being miraculously a 1st down. And Echeverry was running for his life there. Not sure what he was doing. but I guess it ended up working for him. First down, Hilltoppers.
Yeah, Brendan Hagan there, he wrapped him up, and then someone came flying in there. A targeting call, I think they're calling on that. Yeah, so, you can't be doing that, but Hagan, good job stopping the roller coaster of a run that was.
You got Oliver Chukkarov in, who's now at left outside linebacker. Ryan Kalianison at right outside linebacker. So your outside linebackers that were starting have now been subbed out. At safety, Walker Blair's still there. However, Andrew Nolan has taken out Tucker Milligan. And then at middle linebacker, I believe that's going to be Barnard and Garcia in, two junior middle linebackers.
And it's handed off up the middle. Heard a couple of ball calls there. I think they thought the ball was loose, but Scott held on to it.
Brad Boutine has been making plays out here tonight, folks. He is a huge guy. From freshman year to really in a span of about 2 to 3 months, right after the season, he put on probably 30 to 40 pounds. He's been eating a ton. He's been working out every day, and he's looking great tonight, making some good plays for the Rams.
Yeah, Brad, I think the most common thing that you could kind of compare him to is like a grizzly bear. He's dominant, he's big, and he'll get you. So as Banilla's under center here, as a whistle is called, timeout Hilltoppers, I believe.
Timeout Hilltoppers, yep.
As we have just under 5 minutes here in this second quarter. 34-0, New Canaan's on top.
Yeah, the Rams are just playing phenomenal ball right now. Hopefully they can get a stop here and get that offense another chance to kind of practice that hurry-up offense with time running down in the second quarter. No matter the score, you're really going to want to play situational football, and this is just a great opportunity for the Rams to get some good reps with that hurry-up tempo. However, they've really been doing that all game. They've been going quick, and that's why they have so many points. This really isn't the same offense we saw against Prep. They're running a lot quicker. They're just getting more snaps off, and that's really because of these chunk plays they're getting.
Yeah, I still believe no gained first downs by this Bridgeport Central team. However, they did get one off the targeting call. Now Banilla under center. Gets the snap, fakes the toss, and it's taken. And he's tackled down. That's 77. That's Henry Perrone. That's Andrew, that's the guy that you were excited to see today.
Yeah, great play by Perrone there, getting outside and really tracking that running back, getting him down. And it's interesting, though, that the Hilltoppers have decided to kind of leave the spread offense and go more towards that jumbo package. All right, third down and long again for the Hilltoppers. Likely a passing down. However, they have started to run it more on these third and long, so let's see what they do. Jumbo again.
Yeah, we saw them practicing this formation in pregame warm-ups, and they're certainly putting it into action here as Banilla is taken down for a 3-yard loss by these New Canaan Rams. They're all in on these tackles, Andrew.
Yeah, that's actually a great play by outside cornerback Griffin Detner. Getting in there and making that play, coming all the way from this spot. And it looks like the Hilltoppers are going to go for it here, folks. Yep, they are.
Yeah, the first time that they're going for it on first here. The Rams did it once on the goal line earlier. But these Hilltoppers, they've got to get back in it, and, you know, an extra down always helps, so. Banilla now lining up under center. He's looking. as these Rams, they're all lined up right
Oh,
near the
no.
ball. And false start there. That's Scott. I think they were trying to give him the hard count. The Rams didn't flinch, but Bridgeport Central certainly did. Now moving it
Yeah.
5 yards back here for 4th down.
And I love the decision for the Hilltoppers to go for it. At this point, why not? You're down big, and you really need something to get the energy back in this team, as now they're actually punting. But I think that it would have been a smart decision for the Hilltoppers here to go for it. However, they are going to punt it away. Back to Griffin Gettner once again and see what he can do.
This Rams offense now, they're going to have a little bit under 2 minutes and 30 seconds, it seems, to kind of drive it down the field and punch it in another time if they really want to.
Good punt there.
Gettner receives it, bobbles it a little bit, but he's running
got
down the
another
sideline.
huge lane.
Oh, he gets past him, and he's out about the 35-yard line.
He's having an absolutely monster performance from his punt returner position. He's doing a great job fielding the kicks. He's not being scared and letting it drop. He's making an effort to get it in the air, and of course he should, given his athleticism. Same personnel on offense in terms of receiver.
As now the newly installed LED lights come on flashing gold in support of Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month, which the Rams are playing for again today. As offsides comes in.
Sorry to interrupt, PJ. I believe we actually have a quarterback change here. Stud sophomore quarterback Luke Robinson is now in, number 30. Let's see what he can do. I am pumped to see him get some reps.
Yeah, this is now their 3rd quarterback change. You know, they're trying to work the new guys in, so...
Swings it out. Good play by Pryor and good throw by Robinson.
I believe he gets down to the... he gets a
24?
1st down.
Yeah.
About the 25.
Robinson, he faced some setbacks. He was really battling with Russie for that spot, for that backup quarterback spot, until he unfortunately he suffered a nasty injury to his throwing wrist. Thank God he's back, and he's ready to prove he can play.
As you see McInerney in motion, he got that big play earlier. He's looking for another one. As he bounces it outside, gets it in, down inside the 10 at about the 7. McInerney, he's a special player.
Yeah, he really is. Whenever a freshman's on the varsity team, he's doing a great job, and whenever a freshman is on varsity, that's impressive in and of itself.
As they hit him again, and he flags down as he gets it down to about the 1. But James, he's a quiet player, but he's got the focus of a star, and he really wants to, play.
Unclear who the penalty's on here, but the Rams are moving back. Now back to the 20.
Now it's still a goal-to-go possession here, so although they're down at the 18, they can't get a first, so they've just got to punch it in.
Good run.
As it runs down.
Great tackle, though, there. Again, by number 12 on the Hilltoppers. That is Echeverry. He's actually been making some great plays tonight.
Yeah, Hudson Kenny, the sophomore, he ran that one. Couldn't get much, but I think they're trying to work him in. He's kind of an electric player himself. Is that Russie catching the pass now outside? Taken down at about the 12. 3rd down up and coming.
And you can see offensive coordinator Daniel Farina, he's trying to get Robinson's confidence up with quick, short throws, get it out quick, make the play. Now he's going to have to air it out, so let's see what he can do.
3rd down, they've got 4 receivers and a running back here. As Russie comes in motion and gets the jet sweep, he's trying to bounce it outside, and he gets taken down at about the 4-yard line.
That's a quality run there by Russie. Surprised Farina didn't let Robinson sling it there into the end zone. It looks like they're going for it, though.
I mean, 4th and 5, you got 18 seconds left, so.
Yeah, looking for a touchdown on probably the last play of the half.
Yeah, I think
They're letting the clock
Marinelli's
run.
looking to wait till it gets down, and he's about to call a timeout.
He is.
Yep. Timeout here, New Canaan Rams. 3.2 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah,
New
smart
Canaan's
smart
up.
call by Coach Marinelli. Especially just don't give the Hilltoppers a chance if you don't get it. But they're doing that's a smart play. And now Groff's coming out to kick, actually. So Groff is going. He's trying to push the Rams lead to 37. Let's see if he can boot it through. This is a gimme for Groff. Hopefully I don't jinx him.
And it's up, and it's good. All right, now I think we are going to bounce it down to the sideline, which is Ryan Bell in a second.
That is the half, and we'd like to read our sponsors now. We'd like to thank our sponsors, sorry.
This game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our premium sponsor, Dr. William Fessler, Family Dentistry, the dental office for your entire family's dental needs. At William Fessler Family Dentistry, smile, you're in good hands.
We'd like to thank our platinum sponsors and NCHS alumni, Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, who have been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist with all of your automotive needs. We would also like to thank our platinum sponsor, Walter Stewart's. Walter Stewart's Market has supported New Canaan Rams athletics and the entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Stewart's is your fresh local market. We would also like to thank our gold sponsor, Anderson Kenny Architecture, a full-service practice that encompasses a range of commissioned residential and commercial projects. Each project is a thoughtful collaboration tailored for clients and their needs. The outcome is highly personal, constructed with intention and integrity. We would like to thank our gold sponsor, Frangione Engineering. Plan on putting in a pool or an addition onto your house? Are you having drainage issues on your property? Frangione Engineering can help you find a solution. Thank you to our gold sponsor, Performance Optimal Health, who proudly supports all New Canaan Rams athletes in their 2022 and 2023 seasons. Their team helps clients achieve their health goals through exercise, recovery, nutrition, and stress management. They offer their congratulations to all teams competing this season. We would also like to thank our gold sponsor, Renaissance Partners, a family-owned and New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company serving all of Fairfield County. Again, a big thank you to all our sponsors. The New Canaan Rams All Sports Booster Club supports all New Canaan High School athletics. Go Rams. All right, guys, it's 37-0 New Canaan, and we will see you in a little bit.
Bro, can I speak to you? No, I need to fucking stand up. I cannot fucking sit in a chair anymore. Well, you didn't have to stand in a chair up there. Until that day comes that whole family has to hear those words. I recorded for so long yesterday. I know, I just recorded. Come on, that's not fair. I had so much fun with you guys.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce to you our cheerleaders from Canaan High School. Say hello to head captain, senior Ava Giorno. Co-captain, senior Lily McManus. Co-captain, senior Sammy Lozano. Sophomore, Mariah Apont. Junior, Brooke Atkinson. Sophomore, Karen Schaeberger. Junior, Izzy Kramer. Sophomore, Karen Tang. Freshman, Isabel Kelly. Freshman, Savannah Delaney. Junior, Ann Kornbinder Koch. And junior, Claudia Garcia. The head coach is Nyasha Watkin. And the assistant coach is Donna Watkin. There they are, Canaan High School cheerleaders. Thank you, ladies. Well done.
That was terrible. I buckled it a while ago, and yesterday it was like
Hello, reading, reading. You want me to count down, Mr. C? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Welcome back to the New Canaan Rams versus Bridgeport Central Hilltoppers Connecticut High School football game. These Rams team, they're up 37-0 on the Hilltoppers heading into the second half. Rams defense has truly been the story of the game, forcing a shutout up to this point and still putting up many points on the board. Andrew?
We're taking it down now to our sideline reporter here, who's going to talk more about our defense.
Story tonight, not the whole season, but really every game has been the Rams' defense. Through three and a half games, the Rams have only conceded 21 points and forced 9 turnovers, 5 of which came last week against a top 10 Fairfield prep team. Now, defensive coordinator Chris Silvestri has definitely been teaching his defense good things on both the passing and rushing offenses. It'll be interesting to see if these things will continue over the form of the season. Throw it up to you guys in the booth. Thank you.
One thing I really want to see more of in the second half is some aggressiveness attacking downfield on offense. The Rams really went run heavy as they have been the whole season in the first half, and I think they've proven now that they can run the ball successfully. Now I really want to see guys like Luke Robinson, Alex Russi maybe, and hopefully Ty, if they want to give them some reps, throw it downfield and really get those receivers some big-time plays. The receivers have really struggled so far to take in big catches, largely because offensive coordinator Daniel Farina hasn't really drawn up a bunch of big plays. I want that to change in the second half, and hopefully the Rams will do that.
As we get started here in a second, the Rams are getting the ball to start this half as they deferred on the coin toss. Their truly electric offense is looking to just double, triple their score right now as they have 37 already. Andrew, what do you think the Hilltoppers need to do in this second half?
I think that the Hilltoppers, the goal for the Hilltoppers should just be to gain some momentum in whatever ways they possibly can. They struggled on both sides of the ball mightily in the first half. And looking forward to the second half, I think they should try and leave that jumbo offense and try and spread it out again and see what the quarterback Bonilla can do with the ball. And then on the defensive side of the ball, just try and generate some pressure here as the Hilltoppers are about to kick off. And here they go.
Oh, and it's on the ground. Bobbled, picked up now. The Rams get it about the 38-yard line. That is number 40 for the Rams. Sorry, number 40 is Ryan Barnard. He's seen the field a couple times today. I believe that's his first touch, though.
It looks to be Robinson again at quarterback, and expect to see a ton of new guys in there on offense. Yep, they have a completely new receiving core outside of Luke Bopp, I believe. They got a bunch of new guys in there.
These Rams, although they're still playing, their stands have really died down. Their student section is almost empty. All these fans, all of the game seems to be over. They've already counted it as a win. As someone is down here on the field, Rams and Hilltoppers now taking a knee. That's number 20. That is that's Jamari Swedenham. You never want to see an injured player in the game of football, especially when you're down by large numbers.
This is really a good chance for Luke Robinson here at quarterback to show what he's got. So far, this is one of his first games actually being able to play. I think his first reps at quarterback. He has been doing the holding actually for field goals and extra points as the injured player is now on his feet. That's always good to see. So this is a great chance to prove he can hang with varsity level competition. And this guy is an arm. You'll see hopefully shortly. He can really get the ball downfield. He's got a beautiful, nice arching throw. And hopefully Coach Farina can dial up some long bombs for him.
Yeah, I would like to see him make contact with the freshman James McInerney. He saw some touches in the first. He had many yards, but he's an overall electric player. And you know, if the Rams get him like star potential here, freshman year, sophomore year, they're going to be set for the next 4 years.
Flag on the play. It's on the Rams. It's on the Rams holding. But a good play there. I like the play design, able to utilize Robinson's athleticism, get him outside the pocket, and a good play there by Chukarov with the catch and run, redeeming himself for the drop earlier. So good play there by the Rams, just spoiled by a penalty.
Second down here now coming up as the refs still need to spot the ball. This offense kind of looking around, waiting. Now it's back down at about the 26, 27-yard line.
I believe so. 15-yard penalty on the play. Must have been a personal foul, not a hold. Trips left for the Rams.
You've got very new faces in there. Like 81, that's Robbie Frangione. And Luke Robinson hits out of the backfield. That's
Hudson Kenny.
Hudson Kenny, number 88. He had a carry near the end of that first half. But now they've got a lot of sophomores in here. Maybe a couple of developing juniors that they want for next year.
It's great to see Robbie Frangione get reps. He worked really hard when he decided to pick up football this season. He was in the gym with Coach Miska and the team a lot, and he got in much better shape for the start of this year. Good screen pass there. And that was to, I believe, Hudson Kenny.
As New Canaan's punt team now comes on the field. This is the first time that this group has collectively seen the field together. Although majority of these guys are still together on the field, like the likes of A.J. Bell and Matt Salamini, the linebacker pair, and McInerney and Groff, the offensive weapons. Groff receives a snap, boots it away,
Good punt.
and it hits the ground and rolls back.
Oh, no. It's,
And it's,
oh, my.
oh,
Oh.
the Rams almost got him pinned, but it's a touchback down at the 20.
Good punt there by Groff. Let's see if the Rams switch up the personnel on defense. And it looks like they are. Yes, they will be switching it up on D.
Still keeping the same D-line, I believe, though, with Butine and Perone in there in the trenches.
Two new corners, both sophomores in. Far side, we have Connor Mazza, speedy guy. He really worked hard this summer, and he was in the mix for a starting spot at the beginning of this year. So great to see him out there. And then near side, number 38, Ryan Leahy. Hilltoppers going jumbo again.
Hilltoppers offense, first down in this half. Seeing how maybe they've made some halftime adjustments. As he's, is he? Nope. And he's finally brought down. That's the captain, Amadis Benilla. Loss of about, call it 3 or 4, 3.5.
And this is something you absolutely love to see. An entirely new unit in for the Rams on defense, yet you're still seeing 6, 7 guys at the ball every single play. Those are the type of things that Coach Silvestri is going to love to see on film, that these young Rams are hustling to the ball. We also have a change at safety. That's Trey Walker, number 82, that is now taking Walker Blair's place. Let's see what he can do.
That Walker to Walker change here as the Hilltoppers come for second down. And it's up the middle, tackled. Henry Perone was in there, as a couple other guys were too.
One thing that's great to see is Thomas Garcia get back on the field. He tore his ACL last fall, and he had a really grueling and long rehab process. He was, as much as he wanted to be ready at the start of preseason, his knee just was not ready to go. And I know it killed him having to sit there and watch from the sidelines at the start of the year. But he's in and he's making plays. That's great to see.
Yeah, Garcia, his brother Nick was a star lacrosse player last year, now playing at Washington and Lee University. Defenseman has showed some real potential last year for the Rams.
Another play by Brad Boutine and number 14, Oliver Chukaroff.
As fourth down approaches, they might be going with a hard count here, trying to do what they did last half, although there's a false start on the Hilltoppers. However, I think they should go for this, try to get some offense generated after they stop the defense.
For sure, and it's looking like they are going to go for it, although it's unclear what they're going to do. We're in jumbo again.
As they do snap it, it's tossed out. That's number 12. He doesn't get there, but that's Echeverry. He's been all over the place tonight. Punting, defense, offense. He's been doing it all for them.
Yeah, Echeverry has been probably their best player tonight. Unfortunate that he couldn't get that first down. But he's continuing to do whatever he can to make plays for the Rams.
Now the Rams offense takes the field. I think they may be going with the same group as they had before. As you see, guys like Frangioni and Trey Walker, Luke Robinson coming out.
Yeah. And then we also have number 83 out there, Chris Cuesta, getting his first reps of the game as well. This is great to see these young Rams getting reps.
As Hudson Kenny takes it up for about, call it 6, call it 7.
Yeah, great run there by Kenny. Kenny actually got some really good snaps against Xavier before Telesco made the full switch to running back. And he's definitely a player that the Rams see a lot of potential in moving forward. He could easily be their starting running back next year if he shows good tape like that run right there.
Yeah, the Rams, they haven't had many, like, traditional running backs over the years. Typically, their running backs, like last year, they had Vin Cognetta and Connor Bailey, both defensive superstars, all FCAC on the defense. But they haven't really had a running back, like, that is set at that position.
I find it really interesting that Coach Farina is still committed to the run here. Listen, it's 37-0. I want to see these guys throw the ball. They really, even though the Rams have put up 37, the Hilltopper defensive backs really haven't been tested deep at all. Pretty much every throw has been a quick screen or a swing, and that does work, but why not take some risks when you're up 37?
The Rams got to get a first down here, unless they want fourth. Hudson Kenny gets about to, I think it's 4th and a yard.
Yep, 4th
See
and
if
a
they
yard
go
here.
for it here, if Farina chooses to or not. I think he's leaving him out there, though.
Aces here. Number 84, E.J. Colatidis is also in the game here, making plays. He was out for a while this summer with a pretty bad staph infection on his foot, as the Rams are
They don't
short.
get it.
But it's
Hudson
good to
Kenny.
see E.J. on the field and back playing. He was one of a number of Rams that suffered from injuries at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, the story of this year, besides the defense for these Rams, has truly been the injuries. They've been injury-riddled all year. Like Dom Rasso, he's been out. I think he's out for the rest of the season. Max Alert, he's coming back earliest in November. But yeah, they've got Groff returning today, but many of their guys have not been fully healthy.
Yeah, and sometimes the injury bug just bites you. Coach Miska does an incredible job getting the team ready in terms of strength and conditioning. That's another great run by Echeverry. But the ball is down. The Hilltoppers grab it. That's going to be a gain of about 1 for Bridgeport Central. As I was saying, though, Coach Miska does a phenomenal job with year-round training to really get the guys ready for the season. However, sometimes you just get unlucky. The Rams practice a ridiculous amount in those last 2 weeks of summer as we head now to the fourth quarter.
Third quarter ends.
And with all that practicing, a lot of hitting, guys are bound to get hurt. And that's something you don't really want to see. But it's sometimes you just get unlucky. But it's great to see that some Rams are getting back into the mix here that were originally hurt.
That quarter went by pretty quick, Andrew. There was only 2 or 3 drives in that quarter by either team.
Yeah, because of the score, it is going to be a running clock for the remainder of the game. So as we enter the fourth quarter, this one should go by pretty quickly. Hopefully the Hilltoppers can get some points. New Canaan's a great team, and for the Hilltoppers to get a score here, I think that'd do a lot to boost their confidence moving forward. Just looking back on it and saying, hey, we didn't start out strong, but we were able to have some positive plays and punch it in towards the end and build off that moving in to next week.
Now the Hilltoppers run it up the middle. No
Good run
first
there.
down here, but
I actually think that might have been the offensive line's best play of the night for the Hilltoppers. Way to push the pile there and get a nice chunky yards.
I totally agree with you, Andrew. As now 3rd and 4 comes up for the Hilltoppers. Bonilla coming in to the huddle, telling them to play.
And kudos to Bonilla for hanging in there. He's taken some big hits tonight.
Yeah, he's got to be gassed. I mean, he's running to the coach and back every single play. Every single time he drops back, he's pressured. He's rolling out 3 or 4 different directions. As he flips it there, number 2, that is, that's Jason Villa, the captain.
Yeah, that's a solid run by Villa there, and this is obviously a 4-down. It's 4-down territory. Anywhere on the field is going to be 4-down territory for the Hilltoppers. Good run by Villa there, though, and they're really sticking to the run game at this point. They came out and spread, probably tried to trick the Rams, give them a different look, and now they're committed to that wishbone offense. And they've had some nice carries, but for the most part, the Rams have been able to snuff it out. Up the gut. Did he get there? He did.
They
First
are
down.
calling it a first down. That was Scott again. He's been kind of their workhorse up the middle all game.
Number 32, Jake Fox, is now in at outside linebacker.
These young guns for the Rams truly getting some good reps here as they pitch it outside. Connor Mazza can't get him, and he's taken out of bounds. That's 86. That is Dylan Mastroianni.
Yeah. And Mastrioni, he's a great kid. He picked up football just this past summer. He didn't really know what he was going to get out of it. And I think he's really enjoyed the camaraderie so far. It's great to see Dylan out there on the field in a real live varsity game in just his first season playing football.
As the Hilltoppers line up here for 1st and 10, Bonilla goes under center, as he has all game. And it's fake toss, and Villa takes it for maybe 1 yard. 2nd down now.
I actually like the trickery that the Hilltoppers are trying to do here as Zando Cannon comes in at middle linebacker. But the Rams are just not fooled. Coach Silvestri has coached these guys up so well. Their eyes are just phenomenal. All of these guys are constantly following the ball, and they're not fooled by these numerous fakes that the Hilltoppers are pulling out. So good job by these young Rams here.
Now Bonilla lines up, and Villa gets it again. And he's taken down back far. His whistles are blowing.
That's a great play by...
I think Zando Cannon again. I think he got back there.
I believe that was Cannon who made the play there. Good
Cannon
play by
passed
Cannon.
his driver's permit test earlier this week. So he's feeling pretty good right now.
3rd and long. Let's see if they throw it here. They have not thrown the ball in ages, so let's see what they do. Another run here. Yep.
And it's
Good
Oh,
tackle.
Connor Mazza gets back there and stops him as the whole New Canaan Rams defense comes flying in.
Yeah, great play by Mazza. Way to be aggressive. He's just got to finish that tackle, wrap up, and drive. But for the most part, it's a great job there by Mazza. It looks like they are going for it here
Going
with
for it.
6.5 minutes remaining.
4th and 16 here now. They need a big shot play here.
I'm going to be quite disappointed if the Hilltoppers decide to run the ball again here. They're finally spreading it out. Trips right, one split out left. You got one back in the backfield. Bonilla finally is going to have a chance to show off his arm, hopefully.
Snaps it, drops back. He's
Throws
looking,
it long.
and it's overthrown. He's looking for number 12. That That's Daniel Echeverry. They've looked for him all game. Still can't really be finding him. But
He's actually, Echeverry was actually open there. Great route
Yeah.
by him. Good stem off the ball to get a nice little release and create some space. Bonilla just couldn't get it on him. So the Rams are ready to pound it in again, hopefully.
Echeverry's a junior for this team, though, so they're going to be glad to have him back next year. Probably be running their offense through him.
Robinson is in at quarterback, and the running back is Kenny again. Number 35, Will Sullivan, is also checked in at receiver.
Hudson Kenny gets the second level and gets it down for about 9.
That's a quality run there by Kenny. Good run. And Aditya Tiagi, number 41, is about to check in here. Aditya Tiagi coming in momentarily. 2nd and 2. I would expect another run here from the Rams. Aces formation.
As time
The Rams
out.
call timeout here with
Rams.
4:17 remaining.
Timeout Bridgeport.
My apologies.
A little bit of confusion here. I think they were trying to get their team set. They might have had too many players out there, but
Yeah, and they've got their young
Coach
guys
caught
in
that.
too.
Robinson hands it off to Kenny here, and he gets it down. That's a first down for Kenny.
There goes Tiagi, number 41. He's in, and he's subbing out. He's subbing out Kenny. So to the left of Robinson is Aditya Tiagi at running back. Let's see if he can make some plays. Hopefully he gets a carry here on 1st and 10. Rams in the red zone once again. Oh,
Tiagi takes it, hits him with a spin move, and he's taken down about the line of scrimmage.
this is how you know this Rams team has just great chemistry. Tiagi gets the ball, and these guys are hyping him up, giving him some love, even though this game has been long over. And that's the type of stuff you love to see from a winning team.
Yeah, Tiagi there. You heard a little eruption as he hit that spin move. His teammates really supporting him there.
Rams in aces formation again. Play clock winding down. Another
And
handoff to Kenny.
Now he hits a spin move and gets it down for about 1.
These Hilltoppers are making plays now on defense with this novice New Canaan Rams O-line in the game.
It's just a little too late, though, as 2 minutes and 30 seconds just passed on the game clock. Not much time left in this one. There's a little bit of confusion. Play clock is still winding down, though. Coach Marinelli might be trying to slow the pace on this one, just kind of let the play clock run by.
Yep, Robinson's getting these signals. Here he goes, folks. Taking the snap, another run.
Kenny gets
Good
it up
run
the middle.
by Kenny.
And
Kenny, he's in.
he gets it in.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
flags fly.
That's unfortunate to see, taking Kenny's touchdown there, likely away. Believe this is against the Rams.
That was a powerful run, though. He dragged like 3 or 4 defenders with him into that end zone.
Another substitution made. Joaquin Garcia Berg is now in at receiver. He's going to be on your right side here.
Number 89.
Number 39 on the Rams now is checking in, and that is going to be Brendan Wells.
And 37 now runs out. Noah Ferraro. There's 50 seconds left in the game. 3rd and 13. Got to run one more play, and then game's over. It's a snap. Kenny runs it, and he's taken down for about 2 yards.
That's going to be the last play of the game, folks, as the Rams will presumably let this clock wind down, unless they're trying to go hurry up here.
I think they're lining up on the 50. They're ready to just call it quits. The Rams win this one, 37-0. And
that's a quality game from the Rams. They started out fast. That's really all they needed to do. And kudos to them for continuing to show effort throughout this whole game. Whoever was in, the Rams really just they showed some fight. I like their speed on offense. Their running game was incredible. Passing game, not so much. I didn't love how they continued to be conservative throughout the entirety of this game. I understand you want to chew the clock, but it's good to get your receivers some reps. And then the defense. I loved the hustle from the defense that I saw tonight. Every single guy that was in there was hustling to the ball, whether it was the starters or the sophomores that were getting reps. And looking at it from the Hilltoppers' perspective, listen, coming into this game, you knew you were probably going to be outmatched. However, I feel like the Hilltoppers showed some good fight here, especially on the offensive side of the ball with those runs, especially by Echeverry. He had a great performance for them. But looking forward to the next week for the Hilltoppers, you really just got to look at the film and just take out as many positives as you possibly can. There weren't a ton, but I'm sure they can find some things where they say, wow, that's a good play by so-and-so. PJ, what do you think?
I think this Rams team, they've got a break next week, and then they've got homecoming game against Norwalk.
Yep.
That should be a winnable game for them. Should have no problem with it. However, they've still got to put on the pressure this week and next week at practice.
Yeah, the bye week practices, everyone's going to say, oh, the bye week, they're going to take this light. Absolutely not. Last year, the bye week was probably the most brutal week of practice of the entire season. It's full pads every single day, Monday through Thursday. They do give you Friday off for a nice little long weekend, but they're going to bring the intensity in this game. And thankfully, the Rams are going to be able to really get some competitiveness in the bye week and give those banged-up guys some reps. The New Canaan defense, again, was just phenomenal. However, they didn't have any takeaways tonight, which is frankly surprising. If Bridgeport Central had thrown it more, maybe the Rams would have had some chances, but they didn't. PJ, what do you think of the defense?
I think the defense was outstanding. They only let up, their starting team only let up a couple of first downs, not many yards and touchdowns. Marinelli, he's probably telling them, how they could build next week, and they didn't really face a challenge this week, but not next week. The week after, they've got Norwalk.
Coach Marinelli always has something to say. Whether you win by 50 or you lose by 50, he's going to be in your ear telling you how you can get better. One of the things he always said is when you win, you're never as good as you think, and when you lose, you're never as bad as you think. I'm sure he's saying that right now. He's probably telling them, listen, we beat up on these guys, but don't get too cocky. We still have a long season to go. the Rams really want to get back to the pinnacle of that state championship. They haven't reached that since 2016, and this could very well be the year if they keep on rolling. The Rams are now bringing it up. But overall, just a fantastic game from the Rams. A lot of positives, and I'm pretty sure every single player on the Rams got at least a play tonight. So that's something that you really got to be ecstatic about if you're Coach Marinelli and the rest of the staff. So, like we said, bye week next week for the New Canaan Rams, and then they face Norwalk the week after. Their next big game, that's probably going to be St. Joe's, October 29th. Again, they got to keep their eyes forward to St. Joe's, but at the same time, they really gotta stay focused as well for these upcoming games. Again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. This game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Dr. William Fessler, Family Dentistry, the dental office for your entire family's dental needs. At William Fessler Family Dentistry, smile, you're in good hands. We would also like to thank our Platinum sponsors and NCHS alumni, Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, who have been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist with all of your automotive needs. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Walter Stewart's. Walter Stewart's Market has supported NC Rams athletics and the entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Stewart's is your fresh local market. We would like to thank our gold sponsor, Anderson Kenny Architecture, a full-service practice that encompasses a range of commissioned residential and commercial projects. Each project is a thoughtful collaboration tailored for clients and their needs. The outcome is highly personal, constructed with intention and integrity. We would like to thank our gold sponsor, Frangione Engineering. Planning on putting in a pool or an addition onto your house? Are you having drainage issues on your property? Frangione Engineering can help you find a solution. Thank you to our gold sponsor, Performance Optimal Health, who proudly supports all New Canaan Rams athletes in their 2022 to 2023 seasons. Their team helps clients achieve their health goals through exercise, recovery, nutrition, and stress management. They offer their congratulations to all teams competing this season. We would also like to thank our gold sponsor, Renaissance Partners, a family-owned and New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company serving all of Fairfield County. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. The New Canaan Rams All Sports Booster Club supports all New Canaan High School athletics. Go Rams.
All right. My name's PJ Neville.
I'm Andrew Rittenberry.
And we'd like to sign off. But first, we'd like to kick it down to our sideline reporter, Ryan Bell. Ryan?
Score of the game tonight, 37-0. Bye week, October 15th, homecoming against Norwalk. So we'll see how that will go. Should be a win for the Rams. Again, great defense, great offense. Yeah, that'll be it. So thank you, guys.
We're signing off, guys. Good night. Final score, 37-0 New Canaan Rams, and we will see you in 2 weeks at homecoming, Saturday, October 15th, where the Rams are taking on Norwalk. Good night, everyone.